For those who don't know me, let me introduce, having a simple introduction. My name is Tony Wong. In fact, I'm a senior trainer for Inchaway company. I've been with Inchaway for nearly 5 years now, more than 4.5 years, or nearly 5 years. So time really flies, through. Okay, pass already. So it's enjoy, staying in Inchaway, and then I like help people on health matters. Yeah, every single day I answer quite a lot of questions. Okay, tonight our topic is obesity. Yeah, obesity. So ask one question, yeah, for you all, to you all. Okay, which country in Southeast Asia is number 1 in obesity? Which country? You can type in the chat box. Okay, if you know the answer. I believe some of you know, yeah, I have been sharing some of the topics regarding obesity, including childhood obesity also. I do it in Mandarin also. Okay, so same thing. Good evening, everyone, again. So this cute baby, yes, smile. So I hope every one of you do having the same smile like this baby. So we always smile, but sometimes really we forgot to smile. So every single day we pull our long face, when, people look at you on the first look, whether you smile or not. Sometimes when you smile, you let people feel that you are, full of love, full of patience, full of what we call kindness. People likes looking at people's smile, instead of pulling long face. I still remember when in Johor Bahru, that time when I was working for people for a short period of time. That time, okay, my iPhone suddenly talked to me. Okay, my iPhone suddenly talked to me. I don't know why. Okay, at the time I worked for people, I don't really smile. So my lady boss said to me, hey, Tony, if you don't smile, who is going to buy products from you? Who is going to buy? At that time I'm dealing with computers, dealing with hardware, dealing with account payroll system. So she said to me that if you don't smile, who is going to buy products from you? Well, it's true. From that day onward, every now and then, every single morning, I smile in front of the mirror. But I feel my face here very cramped, because when you don't really smile, you always put at the long face, then uh, it's difficult if you want to smile. But many people say that I'm a serious person, in fact. Okay, a serious person. Yeah, I'm quite serious. When you handle this kind of sicknesses, you must be serious about the matters. Don't play. So you must give the right remedies, right info to people, to help out people to get well. That's important point. Yeah. So what percentage of Malaysia is obese? Okay, what percentage? So in Malaysia, the prevalence of childhood obesity, now we talk about childhood first. Children under 18 years increased from 6.1 to 11.9% between year 2011 to 2015, and hit an all-time high of 14.8% in 2019. So it's increasing. According to this NHMS, okay, this is a research done by NHMS. So obesity during childhood can harm the body in various ways. Children who have obesity are more likely to have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. You see, children have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. So whose fault? Well, mainly it's parents' fault. In fact, the first we had to blame parents. Yeah. We got too much of good food to them, lack of exercise, too pampered of children. Whatever they want to eat, just give. So instant meal, that is bad, in fact. So which are risk factors for cardiovascular disease, the heart disease? Increased risk of impaired glucose tolerance, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes. You see, these are the things happen from young, from children obese. You see, type 2 of diabetes, you see. This info is get from this March of 2021. That was last year, the info. So we can see that from very young children already obese. So according to the research, out of school children, out of 4, 1 of them obese already. You see, so these are the things that we need to really take note on our children when they are really young. When they grow up, so whatever they eat during childhood, so they already get used to whatever high calories, high, what we say, fried, grilled food, all this, or maybe greasy food. But you see, when they grow up, they already get used to this kind of food. When they go to society to work, they already start, know what they eat. If you ask them to eat a simple meal, they say, no, I won't go for that. It's not nice. Yeah, it's tasteless. Okay. So, okay, obesity and overweight and obesity in Asia. Overweight and obesity in Asia. Now talk about Asia. Which country is talk about among the less percentage in Asia? Okay, you guess. Okay, it's Vietnam and India. It's only 1.7% and 1.9% respectively in Asia Pacific. So they are the lowest rates of obesity in Asia Pacific. Malaysia has the highest obesity prevalence at 14% in Southeast Asia, with Thailand next in line at 0.8%. Thailand is next. And then this figure fall behind those in oceanic country with 26.8% obesity rates in Australia and 28.3% in New Zealand. Oh my goodness. So who is the top? US and United Kingdom. The US is the top 33%, United Kingdom is 26.9%. So you can see, in fact, the whole world is facing obesity. Okay, not just in Malaysia, but Malaysia is Southeast Asia #1. Okay, let's talk about health risks on overweight or obese. Look at this, like sleep apnea, osteoarthritis. This is OA. When you are too heavy, your two small legs can sustain your body weight. That's why when people overweight, when they get old, okay, it happens on their joint, definitely having some OA problem. And then of course here we have fatty liver disease and cancer. And then gallbladder disease, a lot of people facing gallbladder stone. I have done this quite a lot, help a lot of people to get rid of their gallbladder stone. And then high cholesterol, of course, triglycerides, high triglycerides, high blood pressure. Just now I talked about children obese, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. And then the heart disease and stroke. These are very common. And then type 2 diabetes. We don't talk about type 1. Type 1 is genetic. So we can see that Even we have this called brain side, we say stroke, yeah, and heart. This is so common now. Yeah, so common. Just now I talked to a friend, also a Inchawe member. Chinese New Year, we always exchange something, okay? Exchange something. And then just now we talk about it, and he said that he just saved someone's life. So someone that nearly got stroke. So luckily he knows some of the points on what we say that is called, not called acupuncture. It's a kind of massage helping to really get rid of that kind of danger, the risk. So luckily that person get over and then admitted to hospital and he survived. And the other time that he during this Chinese what we say event, a big event for a dinner event, and someone next on the next table also having this heart problem. So he knows the point. So he saved another life. You see, so many people happens suddenly ride on bicycle, suddenly climbing mountains, suddenly doing exercise, maybe on the treadmill, suddenly they fall off, they just call off already. So that's life. So before we have this thing happen, we have to take care of ourselves. Not only take care of ourselves, our family member, any one of them who got stroke, then the whole family may suffer because of someone get stroke in our family members. Yeah. So cancers, cancers, obese, anything deal with or overweight, any deal with cancer. Yes. Then they, of course, many things it may come, cancer may come from food. Those who are a cancer patient or cancer patient, or those who having fibroid or tumors, first thing you have to stop is not taking any refined sugars. Okay, must stop taking all kinds of refined sugars. You see, we especially ladies, after meal they like to take for what we say dessert, some sweet dessert. That's in fact not good, not good at all. Including some of the fruits, they are sweet, very sweet, like watermelon, mangoes, and some of course papaya also quite sweet, and then pineapple quite sweet also. Of course, durian is sweet also. Yeah. So try to avoid this. So many parts of our human organs, we have all kinds of cancers. Maybe tumor, brain tumor. It may be breast. It may be ovary. It may be uterus. It may be kidney. Kidney is seldom. Pancreas, pancreas or pancreatic cancer. In fact, that was about 30 to 40 years ago, around 30 to 40 years ago. I remember one of my kampong friend, his sister that I know also, she got pancreatic cancer. That time is, you can't even hear about what do you mean by pancreas or pancreatic cancer. We don't know at all. But now, very common. So anybody who have this pancreas cancer normally is already in the last stage. Already in the last stage. Yeah. Okay. Obesity. This is talk about medical complication. So you can see all kind of sicknesses here. It may be non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The other day I just talked about it also. Talk about fatty liver. But it may be you are not taking any alcohol. You are not a drinker, but will get fatty liver disease. Why? From food. From food. A lot are from food. Okay? These are the things. So obese may cause heart problem, coronary. The other day, last week, somebody showed me a report and then talk about it. And he have two what we say, the big artery blockage already, 50 and 60%. You see, it suddenly feel uneasy, difficult to breathe, nearly fainted. But at the end, check 50 to 60%. The other day, another one having this brain, what we say, clot also. So many things happen. It come across to me in my hand here. Too many cases. I'm not doctors, but they consult me. I just give them some nutrition advice or some kind of right remedies in food that can help them. But even I tell them or I give them the right choice or right remedies or right products from our in Way may help them, but they had to coincide together with doctors also. They had to get along with doctors to really follow up with doctors also. Yeah, I had to go together. Yeah, this is the way that. But the most important is our when we are sick, we must also get the right attitude. Sometimes when we are sick, so is sometimes we feel angry, easily angry. Sometimes we bring, why not him? Why me? Sometimes already happens, you don't blame anything. Just think about how to solve it, how to deal with it, how to settle it. Normally, if you want to deal with it, in fact, I can tell you 6 months. Seriously, follow our instruction or doctor helps, then it can really help you replenish your health back to, I don't say normal, 100%. It cannot be. Some stroke patient come to us, then we try to help. So it can get back to 70, 80%, then it will be good. So no choice. So better that we don't fall into this kind of stage first. That's important. So when we are obese, we are too fat, we are overweight, these are the medical complications. You can see 3 high, very common now. You see coronary heart disease, diabetes. This is called what? This lipidemia. This is too much of the blood lipids. So hypertension, severe pancreatitis, very difficult to pronounce. Cancer, you see, breast, uterus, cervix, colon, and then followed by skin, gout, and then a lot. When people have gout problem, they feel really pain. They had to get rid of it. They had to go through the pain also. Even they take products, sometimes we have this called hearing crisis. They had to get over it. They must deal with it. Then after deal with it, finish dealing with it, everything will get over. Everything will back to normal. So our body can heal by itself, provide you get the right remedies for your body. Okay, instead of I don't want to listen to you lah. You say try to avoid all these sugars, all these fried food. I like this, drink beer. Why you ask me to stop? When you have lungs problem, doctor asks you to stop smoking. You say no, I don't want to stop. We cannot say anything because this is your body. You can tell them, just tell them seriously. Look at their eyes. You say, I'm caring for you. I care for you. I scared that when you really, suddenly, having stroke or whatever, your family members will suffer. Sometimes we have to tell people seriously. Some words are not good to listen, not nice to hear, but we really put in our heart, we care. We care. Yeah. So you can see the numbers of death by risk factor in the whole world. See, high blood pressure, 10.44 million. Smoking, tobacco, okay, smoking, 7.1 million. High blood sugar, 6.53 million. Okay, pollution, outdoor, indoor, 4.9 million. Obesity here, 4.72 million. Okay, so diet high in sodium, 3.2 million. And then you can go on and on. All kind of sicknesses are taking life. And now, of course, not in the list here is virus. We have this corona version 2 virus or 2019 virus, start from 2019 December, right? So until now, we have already mutated into what? Omicron, and another one is called Delta plus Omicron, Demicron. Okay, all kind of names. It may have another mutate viruses come out. So we had to protect ourselves. So I can say the best doctor is still ourselves. That's our immune system. Okay. So obesity. So tonight our topic is talk about obesity. So when ladies' waist is 80 centimeter above, is already in obese situation. Okay, it's counted as obese. For male, 85 centimeter. For male is 85 centimeter is considered as obese. You just take note. You just so my waist until now is still 29 plus and minus there. So I don't know compared to you whether my waist is still good or not. I'm not sure. I'm small size, okay. So well, look at yourself. Well, I don't like myself to be in this stage. Okay, no offense, no offense. If you are in this stage, please tell yourself, I want to get rid of this all the unnecessary fats. Last time when you are young, you have 6 packs, okay, and now become 1 pack. So you want to get back to 6 pack? Is it easy? For me, I do exercise nearly every single day. I can't even get back really 6 pack. I only can get back 4 packs. I do my best. When you are getting older and older, well, your metabolism is getting slower and slower. You are different from a youngster. That's why when you are young, you already must know how to keep yourself in good health well. So let's look at the body mass index. If less than 18.5 BMI is underweight. Normal is 18.5 to 24.5 or nearly 25, or anything 25 and above is considered of overweight. So how to calculate later, we'll talk about it. So severe obesity, 35.39 to 39.5. Orbit obesity, 40 and above. Super is 45 and above. You know that your surrounding people are having this obese. So tonight I give you some solution how to help yourself if you are in this stage, obese. So how to calculate? BMI equal to weight divided by height. Means that, let's say, for example, you are, let's say, you are 166, your height. Your weight is 61 kg. That's me, 61 kg. So 61 kg divided by height, 1.66. And then divide one more time, 1.66. Then you know you are, what is your BMI. So my BMI is here. It's normal. Until now, touch wood, okay, still normal. I know that I will be in this stage all the while because I really take care of myself well. So every single day I do exercise. I hope you will do the same like me. So if you can't do it every single day, then you go for at least 3 times per week. So this is measurement on height and weight. So I'm about here. I'm quite short, 166. I'm less than 5 feet. I'm 5 feet 4 in 5 feet 4.5 inch, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. So my weight, ideal weight is here. Yeah. I'm 61, less than 61 now. So after I do 18672 3 times all the way, so I can't even grow a 1 kg back or 500 grain extra. I can't. So 18672 is so successful in Chawei. So look at yourself. If you are male, if you are female, so what is your height and weight? Yeah. So you look at yourself. If you are 6 foot tall, 1.8 meter, and then your weight is 65 to 80 kg. So you check yourself. So how many kg you need to lose weight? So okay, visceral fat. Now talk about visceral fat. So healthy range is 1 to 12. And then excessive is 12 over 12 is excessive visceral fat. All kind of fats in your body. I don't know where they attach to. I don't know. So how to get rid of it? It's very difficult to get rid of visceral fats. I tell you, many people do exercise also quite difficult to get rid of it. So we will help you. We give you some good formula to help you. Yeah. So look at this picture. Wow. Who is he? I tell you what. He's Indonesia. His name is Ayah. So last time he's 440 pounds. Okay, of course now he's lose his weight down to many pictures, but some pictures that I cannot put here because it belongs to certain maybe some what we say website that already bind by it. So I cannot just put it out here. So Chinese here saying 肥到不能走路而停学. You see, can't even walk to school, too fat. No choice. You see, so I had to stay at home. Okay, so this picture is cute. Somebody carry you, you're still eating. Okay. Well, do you want to transform if you are fat? Tonight our topic is talk about obesity. Of course, I'm not fat, but I just need to keep fit all the time. So transform. If you are at this size left, you transform, and then you become a beautiful lady. Not say fat are not beautiful, okay? Some fat people, they have beautiful in heart. You look at them this size, of course. Well, their heart is so kind sometimes. You can't believe it. I meet someone like that. So transform yourself. You look at your tummy. Last time 6 pack, now become 1 pack. And your spine start to have, we call S. So you start to have difficult, what we say, all the time, maybe fatigue. You feel tired all the time. And sometimes even you climb on the staircase, you feel tired. You feel difficult to breathe. Something like that. So when you transform yourself to this good figure, okay, so your spine, you can see that is straight. So everything you are back to normal and you will be in good health. Okay, of course this is computer done, no? But it can be really true. Later I'll show you some pictures from our 18672, our members who have joined the competition of 18672. Okay, so if you want to transform, I introduce you this program called Light Fasting 18672. Okay, before going into 18672, I show you some pictures. His name is Mark Lee. I know him personally. He's in Batu Pahat. He's a teacher. Okay. You see, last time 116 kg. He's a bodybuilder. Yeah. Now he's become so fit and so handsome. Okay. I've been quite some time didn't see him already because last time I always go to Batapa give speech. Uh, so he invite me to do this. We say dinner program, and then I give speech and a few tables. I give speech there. So he invite me there. So before and after, transform yourself. Okay, we have uh, a lady from Sagamat. If I'm not mistaken, she got 4 children. She got 4 children. You look at her tummy, and now she got this we call waistline. I hope I pronounce it correctly. VEST, waistline, not waistline. Okay, waist. Okay. Chinese saying 马甲线 so hope you can get this 马甲线 If it is 3 kg to 45.15 kg, if you see her now, she still looks as beautiful, become more beautiful. Yeah, because I've been in China for nearly 5 years. Many those who are not handsome, who are uncle like, okay, now become very handsome. Those who are auntie like now become beautiful lady. So these are true. These are true. I've been in here long enough, 5 years. I can talk about it well. Okay, you know her. Uh, she's always in Johor Bahru. 65 kg become 54 kg. And then 106.3 kg, they are 92.2 kg. 92.2. And then 73 to 64. You can see their spine. Okay, you can see the spine. Okay, so S line. Okay, and now become straight. So a lot of problems, maybe pain here and there, already get rid of it. Yeah, because your spine already not in this kind of S shape. We say S shape now becomes more straight up. Again, okay, I know her, Sharon, from northern side. She's 6 kg to 61 kg. Okay, our Frankie, okay, Frankie, oh, amazing. He is truly amazing. 125 kg now, 85 kg. Okay, so amazing. He really deserve a clap, applause. He really decide to really slim down. You can ask him so many problems on how problem himself. Personally, you can ask him. He's in Johor Bahru. Yeah. So what is fasting? What is fasting? We say Malay Muslim friends have fasting during the month of Ramadan. So 1 month fasting. Because we have some Malay friends, they say that actually fasting are good. The problem is during the dinner, they had a big meal. So that is the problem during that big feast during dinner. Fasting is in fact very good, but after the whole day fasting, then they have a big meal that they don't control the calories side. That's the thing, the fats. That's the thing. So fasting is a period of time where you refrain from eating food. So purpose is weight loss, cholesterol, and then blood pressure, glucose level, insulin sensitivity, heart health, and even longevity. This is we want to get rid of, or say weight loss. Probably a lot of people say want to get rid of weight loss, lower down the LDL, blood pressure become normal, glucose level become normal, insulin sensitive also back to normal, heart health become better, even longevity, meaning that you look younger, so much younger. Fasting is the voluntary abstinence of some of all calorie foods or beverages for therapeutic and spiritual. Okay, fasting. Yeah. So we look into more. So what to expect from fasting? you will most likely notice your stomach is grumbling during fasting period. You have to get ready. You know that you every single day you eat all kinds of food that you choose you like, whatever food that you like. You already get used to those kind of food. But now fasting. So you know that your stomach will grumble, okay, to you during fasting time. So you must get ready. You must prepare yourself to get ready, yeah, to hold up to the whole day. So fasting may also lead to an increase in the stress hormone, cortisol, which may lead to even more food craving. So when some people fast, when you are fasting, you must tell your family members, okay, I'm doing fasting for these few days. Don't come and disturb me. Why? Because the hormones fluctuating, okay, then create a lot of uneasiness. Probably you get into anger and we quarrel. You know, this is, you have to tell. Please don't disturb me. Don't come and disturb me. Tell them first. Yeah. So you will be more craving for food. You will think about, oh, yesterday, today, what kind of food I want to eat. You have some illusion, you know, way to eat for that kind of food, that meal, you know, way to eat that super good food. You know? So you will think about that. So overeating and binge eating are two common side effects of fasting. So these are the things that that's why we provide you the program, the right program to help you to really avoid this kind of side effect before and after. Yeah. So fasting is something associated with dehydration. That's why we ask you to drink at least 2.5 liters of water. And drink it slowly, water. Don't drink it too fast. If you drink it too fast, you feel that you build up your stomach. You don't feel good sometimes. So that's why we say drink water slowly, sip by sip. Eh? Drink a little and then you sit down to drink. Don't do it now as normal. You don't drink one go. You know, that's the wrong way of drinking water. You must sit down and drink it slowly. Eh? So fasting is something associated with dehydration because when you do not eat, sometimes you forget to drink. For good health, it is essential to actively stay hydrated throughout the day or by drinking, and on average, 3 liters of water. So I say just now, minimum 2.5. Yeah. So if you can go for 3 liters of water, that would be better, or even more. But sip by sip, don't drink too fast. Yeah. Because when you are dehydrated, you already having this uh, pain. You feel pain because you are dehydrated. I remember one time that I flew a lot. So that time I also drink less water. I really can't feel good. And then I even fall into constipation. So these are the things that happens when you are too busy traveling. So you will most likely feel tired because your body is running on less energy than usual. Of course, you always get good food. And since fasting can boost stress levels, it can also disrupt your sleep patterns. It is crucial to adopt a healthy, regular sleep pattern and stick it to you can feel rest on everyday basis. So you must get ready for that. So when you feel uneasy, you just go to rest. Even for 15 minutes will be good. The same biochemistry that regulates mood also regulates appetite with nutrients consumption, affecting the activity of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. Fasting could play a role in anxiety and depression. These are very, very normal. Right? Very, very normal. You feel uneasy mood, okay? Because that your dopamine and serotonin producers are really low. Okay? This is something we don't feel, you will feel like depressed. We don't feel happy because you are out of food. So deregulating your appetite may do the same to your mood, and therefore you will most likely feel irritable and occasionally when you are fasting. This is the same thing that we talk about it. Okay, and then calories. Now we talk about how to burn out calories. Whether person is fasting or not, sorry, I can't see the words. Okay, whether a person is fasting or not, the body still needs energy. Its primary energy source is sugar, called glucose, which usually come from carbohydrates, including grains, dairy products, fruits, certain vegetables, beans, and even sweets. So properly, you feel uneasy because lack of this carbohydrate that convert to glucose, yeah, or sugars. The liver and muscles store the glucose and release it into the bloodstream whenever the body needs during the fasting. However, during fasting, this process changes. After about 8 hours of fasting, the liver will use the last of its glucose reserve. At this point, the body enters into a state called gluconeogenesis. Wow, very difficult to pronounce. Marking the body transition into fasting mode. So because the sugars may store in your liver or may store in your muscles. So when during the fasting, you will really use up the last drop of it. Okay. Studies have shown that gluconeogenesis increases the number of calories the body burnt. So with carbohydrates coming in, the body creates its own glucose using mainly fat. Okay, so eventually the body runs out of these energy sources as well. Fasting mode then become the more serious starvation mode. At this point, a person's metabolism slows down and their body begins burning muscle tissue for energy. So they will use up the last drop. You don't really feel good during fasting after the 8 hours. 8 hours fasting, 10 hours, 12 hours fasting, totally different effects. So although it is a well-known term in dieting culture, true starvation mode only occurs after several consecutive days or even weeks without food. Of course, I don't tell you to go for weeks. We only need you 4 days, 1, 8, 6, 7, 2. So for those breaking their fast, okay, after 24 hours, it is generally safe to go without eating for a day unless other health conditions are present. So you see, many different kind of fasting program in the market. Okay, many kinds. Some are 12 hours fasting. Some are alternate day fasting. Some are 1 week fast 2 days. Some may be only fast for a few hours. Some fasting only on fruits. Some fasting only on water. This water is the most difficult to do it, in fasting. Never mind, we learn together. Yeah, slowly we learn together. So how to fast safely? These are the 10 helpful tips. You just can write down if you want to, or maybe you can, study back later. So keep fasting period short. There's no single way to fast, meaning that the duration of your fast is up to you. Just like I mentioned to you, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Okay, 2 days you fast 1 day, 1 week you fast 2 days. You can do that. Yeah, you can fast without eating any rice. You can fast only on fruits. Yeah, depends. So eat a small amount of fast day. You can do that also. Stay hydrated. Must stay hydrated. You must drink enough water. Like I say, minimum 2.5 liter. You never drink 2.5, even 2 liters. Some people only drink 1 liter a day. Okay, so go for walks, or you have to do some exercise or meditation. Don't break fast with a feast. This is important. So a lot of people, after a few days of hunger, uh, they say, "Oh, my fast is over, so I want to go for big feast." This really hurt your body. Seriously, stop fasting if you feel unwell. That's why some people we don't allow them to join our 18672. So you can consult us. We have enough experience to tell you what to do. So some people may really cannot get through it even during the first day. then they have to stop it. Then they can do it next round. Yeah? No need to be hurried. No need to be hurried. Yeah. Then second time you may go for 2 days only. Then slowly get for 3 days and then 4 days. Some people fast for 7 days. Yeah. Eat enough protein. That's why I tell you later. We do it. We tell you the formulation. So eat plenty of whole food on non-fasting days. Yeah. And then consider functional food. We will give you functional food. Yeah. So light exercise will do. Don't go for heavy duty exercise. Yeah. Okay. So these are the 10 safe fasting helpful tips. So okay, we go into 18672 from Inchaway. Yeah, Inchaway. This is our first live fasting program, done by our president, Mr. Perico. Yeah. So the purpose of 18672 live fasting, when first time 18672 live fasting coming up, I said this will be very successful because in the past I've been learning doing with this fasting program is 21 days. Right? 21 days. Let me tell you later. So okay, we talk about this fasting. We talk about this autophagy mechanism of autophagy. So this Yoshinori Osumi. So he got this 2016 Nobel Prize in physiology of words. In this we call mechanism or autophagy. So we will talk about it more. So we already get used to whatever we eat every single day. So if you want to go into this formula 18672 light fasting program, you have to first prepare yourself. I want to do it. Which day is the best? Can I do it? Like Chinese New Year is coming soon, right? In 1 week time. So it tends we will eat a lot of good food during Chinese New Year, correct or not? So we probably will eat a lot of biscuits, all the bakwa, all kinds of whatever good feast of food. Yeah, you and I will maybe fall into the same temptation. Okay, so as usual, normally you like nasi lemak, you like char kway teow. When you are into this live fasting program, you had to get ready yourself. Try to avoid this food. We'll tell you what to eat. Yeah, if you want to follow. So because all the food contains all kind of preservative flavor, food pigmentation, food pigment and sweeteners, all kinds of uh, chemical compounds inside that. I can say that. So people don't know what is insulin resistance. Okay, we study on this insulin resistance. The insulin is the only hypoglycemic hormone in the human body. It tells the cell door to open out to let the glucose in the blood enter the cells and burn in the cells to provide energy for the body. So insulin is the key, okay, to really it's a kind of what I say cell doors open up to really put in this we call sugars. General terms is called sugars. Okay, but people say sugar is refined sugar. Oh, you can say that also. So we talk about natural. So you must understand that our pancreatic system is the one which produce insulin. So if you are eating too much of sugars, we say refined sugar, anything that is into your blood, flowing along your bloodstream, the insulin will come to help to try to balance it out. I put it the word in simple terms, balance it out. Put it in normal terms and don't go too high, too low. Sometimes when your sugar level is below 3.9, then you know your sugar's level is too low. When your sugar's level is probably 6.1 above, you say sugar's level is too high. Probably you may fall into this diabetes condition. So we must know how to get rid of it if your sugars inside your bloodstream is too much. So a lot of people having this called insulin resistance. Okay, so simple terms. How do you know when you have insulin resistance? Okay, here we study the terms here: excessive carbohydrate intake, elevated blood sugars, and more insulin release, glucose convert to fat. Okay, so anything that is too much of sugars, it will convert to fat if you don't get rid of it, if you don't burn it, if you don't use it. So maybe we will store our sugars inside our liver, our muscle, but if too much, how to get rid of it? That's the important point. Okay, so insulin, when you have insulin resistance, you will feel tired after a meal. Do you have this condition? Okay, mobility, pain, upper abdomen, obesity, upper level is too fat, and you will have this called high cholesterol and high triglycerides, okay, and hormones imbalance, and too much estrogen or low thyroid level. People having thyroidism, whether it's hypo, hyper, when they do their test, even they show their hands stand out in front, and then they put their hands straight. If their fingers, okay, their hand feel trembling, they know, okay, probably they are in hypo or hyper. So that one had to study to the blood test, whether their TSH is low or high, or T1, T3, T4 is high or low. That one we have to study through the blood test, whether they have in hyper condition or hyper condition. This is important. Okay, so insulin resistant. When you have insulin resistance, probably you are craving for sugar, constant weight gain, or always hunger. People say after your meal, you still want to crave for something to eat. Okay, this is normal. A lot of people are having this. Chinese say 馋嘴, say. So the amount of sugar that cells can metabolize is limited, and the surge of insulin cannot stabilize blood sugar. Insulin resistance occurs when large amounts of glucose and insulin remain in the blood. You see, these are the things that you have to know. So when we test our blood, we go for our blood test, we know, oh, your sugar level is high. So probably you are in the what we say condition as blood sugar high, or maybe you will fall into diabetes 2 or mellitus 2. So you must know. Of course, we don't talk about mellitus 1 or genetic 1. We don't talk about it. That's different. Yeah. So insulin resistant and normal blood sugar, you see, glucose level going to normal blood sugar level. So insulins will know what to do their job. They will know how to stabilize the sugar level all the time. So glucose is stored in the liver or use it or in the muscle. So when you are doing fasting, they will get the last drop out. Okay, insulin resistant. Okay, high blood sugar, glucose, insulin going to too much. So organ unable to use and store glucose. So these are the difference of normal blood sugar and insulin resistant or high blood sugar. Okay, so how can I tell I'm insulin resistant? Same thing, fatigue, consistent hunger, rapid weight gain, hormonal imbalances, high cholesterol, triglycerides, and trouble on losing weight. Sometimes people say, I only drink water. I also feel fat. I also get fat. You see, people say water retention. Okay, water retention. Okay. So characteristics of insulin resistance. This part you have to know. people who have symptoms of insulin resistance are usually accompanied by obesity, hyperglycemia, hyperinsulinemia, and even have pathological presentation of hypertension, hyperuricemia, and dyslipidemia. These are the medical terms you don't need to remember. So these symptoms usually appear together and are called insulin resistance syndrome. Okay, so you just roughly know only will do. Yeah. So same thing, insulin resistance, these are the things that I talked about it just now. So okay, the whole world, top 10 causes. In fact, the ischemic heart disease is number 1, stroke is number 2. You can see here diabetes mellitus, kidney diseases 9 and 10. Okay, Alzheimer's diseases, this is during our old age, even dementia. Anything when you are age 60 above, you have to be careful. I'm coming to 60 already. Okay. So, okay, when you have intake of high calorie diet, sugar, oil, too much of bad oil, and then properly you have built up the fats in your liver, we call fatty liver. Okay. So if you drink too much alcohol, of course, you have this alcohol, fatty liver. Okay. We say visceral fats. In fact, visceral fats, people try to get rid of it is quite difficult. No? So when people having fatty liver, probably they will have fall into chronic liver disease, liver cirrhosis, or liver cancer. These are really very common now. Okay, so falling into insulin resistance, probably fall into diabetes too. Okay, and when people having diabetes, getting more and more serious, so they will convert to another sickness, maybe kidney, maybe heart, okay, even pneumonia, and even other things, other sicknesses that you don't know. Okay, insulin resistance may cause it's called hypertension. This is high blood pressure. Okay, so another word is hyperpressure. So hyperlipidemia. This is too much of what we say lipids in the blood. Okay, so when you have this condition, you have cerebral vascular disease and then heart disease. So when people having fatty liver, too much of fat, visceral fat, maybe having malignant tumor. Okay, so these are the things that happens, all are linked, all are linked. So these are the 2 cases that you can study. This is age 43 with hyperglycemia, hypertension, hypertriglycerides, hyperinsulinemia. These are very common for the people now. You see, 1 to 3 years already having this. So it continue, lasts for 5 to 10 years, and then they will fall into heart and cardiovascular disease, okay, or even stroke. And this is another one, studies the case, 45 with fatty liver disease, 3 to 5 years, and then it continue for more than 10 years, they will fall into neurodegenerative diseases or cancers. So it's all linked, it's slow, stage by stage. When we are in this 1 to 3 year stage or 3 to 5 year stage, quickly we get it done, it will reverse, and then you will get back to good health. Not going into like this kind of case 5 to 10 years later. Then you see all the tree high is not from one day. It may become from 10, 15, 20 years. Right? 10, 15, 20 years. So before that, we get it done. Right? Trust me, I've been in this line for more than 20 over years. So I see so many people get well, provide they listen. Yeah, provide they listen. So principle of autophagy. Okay, so we go into study on here. When we are hungry and there's no food to eat, remember the word autophagy, our body have to eat ourselves. How to eat ourselves? So how would you eat yourself? First, the body will pick the unimportant parts of unimportant part to eat first and keep the life-related ones without eating. So for example, the excess fat is eaten first. The stasis on the blood vessel is eaten first. The stasis between the tissue is eaten first. The spots, most tumors are eaten first. And the frame is eaten first. So it's something we call as unused, unwanted, that too much in your body, that's stored in different parts of your organs, okay? Any parts of it inside your body, we call it, it's too much. It's become, we say, a waste. It shouldn't be there, but you don't know how to get rid of it. How to get rid of it? Some people try to slim down in different way, even doing exercise, eating all kinds of what we say losing weight kind of products, but they don't really get rid of the dirty, unwanted things from it. You may slim down, but after slim down for 3 to 5 kg, yeah, after you maybe stop for some time to eat the what we say products that to reduce weight, then you will gain back even worse. You put on your weight even worse. Okay? Now I introduce you this called 18672 life fasting program. We talk about autophagy. Autophagy. So it's this we call Yoshinori Usumi, the Tokyo Institute of Technology honorary professor. So he got this what we say Nobel Prize of Physiology of Medicine. The term is called autophagy. If you don't know, we learn together. So all the unwanted thing from your body, inside your body, get rid of it through this kind of program. Yeah. So this one I skip. Yeah. So I also skip this part. In fact, I already talked about it. So autophagy, this is a study in 2012 study on mice. Researchers found that autophagy protect against cancer, neurodegenerative disorder, infection, inflammatory disease, aging, insulin, and insulin resistance. So whatever we talk about it, that is not good for us, autophagy will really get rid of it stage by stage. Okay, so you want to know about this true or not, you go into this reference study. Yeah, we tell you from what we got. Yeah, so autophagy, the important point, get rid of it. Neurodegenerative disease, self-death, unwanted the cell death, or still stay inside your body, get rid of it. Cancers, maybe having tumors, get rid of it. It may be not one time, maybe people say, I got 5 cm of tumor. How to get rid of it? Well, doctor said, remove it. Go for operation. Then, if you try on autophagy, it may slowly reduce inside 4 cm, and then slowly, second time, third time, and then slowly go off. Do you believe it? Okay. This is what I want to tell you, autophagy. So, some people are very weak, always get full, you know. So through this slowly light fasting program, they build up their immune system slowly. Their skin are so tense, dark, a lot of pigmentation. After this program, they really replenish. They feel fresh. They feel that they are really in a good mood. You know, dopamine increase, serotonin increase. You know, they feel the smiling face because they looks beautiful and handsome. They looks healthy. So type 2 diabetes or fatty liver will slowly get rid of it. We cannot say one time, 18672, everything get it done. Please be patient, do it slowly. The problem already stay inside your body for 10, 20, 30 years. You cannot just give one time. Sorry, I can't help you in one time. Yeah. Okay, here we help you to tell you that 1672 program help to you to reduce calories, toxin, fat, discomfort, and clogging, and add on nutrition, metabolism, repair, and defense vitality. Okay, so minus and plus. So 18672 program, what is that? So we just tell you 828 means 18 hours of light fasting a day. So morning meal, we give you products. 2 p.m., we give you products. 8 p.m., we give you products. So 4 days, yeah, 4 days. So 18 times 4 is 72. Simple as that. So every 6 hours, we give you a meal. 8 to 6. You just, 8 to 8. You just think about 8 to 8 will do. Okay. People say, can I do it? Cikgu Tony, can I do it? And 7:17 p.m. Can, no problem. Can do. Yeah, can do. Yeah. So some of the people, we reject them. Sorry to say that. Like seriously, you patient, they are too weak. So we had to tune them first before they can go into our program. So cancer patient, anything the body is too weak, cancer patient, sorry, we say best is you already go after cancer treatment, more than 3 years, it will be best. It will be best. Yeah. So those whose stomach cannot be hungry, those cannot stay in hunger, sorry, we cannot accept you. So individual with severe gastric pain, you have to deal with your gastric problem first. Then later you go into 1672 can do. Now cannot. Okay. So individual with allergies, because when you go into this fasting program, the allergy will come back more seriously. You cannot really handle it. So we don't accept you unless you know what is happening. Because you feel that it maybe say, oh yeah, I don't feel that itchy. Now I do 18672, it become more itchy. So you blame on us. Sorry, we cannot accept you. So any AIDS patient, we also don't allow. Kidney dialysis patient, not allowed. Skin disease, it may not. Okay, so you had to consult us. Individual with mental illness, sorry, you cannot. This one really tak boleh, because any hormonal imbalance, their stress come out, they are going to crazy. Okay, we don't accept. Individual with severe hypoglycemia, okay, we severe one, cannot. Normal one, okay lah. So patient with anemia, especially with thalassemia trait, thalassemia, you can consult us. Some can, some cannot. It depends on how serious it is. Some people do it for 1 day first, can be done, and then slowly improve, then 2 days, and then go into 3 days and then 4 days. Each time different. You have to really follow our instruction. Patient with lupus, SLE, we have people also follow this program and improve a lot. But you have to follow our instruction, consult us. Yeah. And those who is menstruating, this one on period, tak boleh lah. After the period, then only can redo. Yeah. So those taking antibiotics cannot. Okay. So pregnant, not, and then lactating mothers, not feeding on milk. Sorry. Cannot. Individual with heart failure, arrhythmia, cannot. 2 months before and after surgery, cannot. Patient with type 1 diabetes, some people do also follow 18672, do it for 1 day, can, not say cannot. It depends on how serious. If you cannot stay in hunger, you will get fainted, then cannot. Okay. Patient with severe vascular obstruction, then cannot. Those who do not believe in life fasting, this one cannot. What assistance to all this, bluffing one, no. Then you don't come. Okay, we don't accept you. Please consult a nutritionist if you are taking blood sugar medication, blood pressure medication, or lipid lowering medication. It doesn't mean cannot, but you have to consult us. Those over 70 years old are recommended to consult a doctor or related person. Anybody who is age 70, but their engine is 50, definitely can. Okay, like my engine is 30 years, still young. Okay. So before going to light fasting program, we tell you what to do first. Reduce food period. Yeah, this is before that. Remember, if you want to go into 18672 program, first 4 days before going to that, this part you have to do it well. Why? Because when you do it well, during 18672 program time, light fasting program time, you don't feel uncomfort so seriously. Please trust me, we have experience enough. Okay? Okay, so any kind of food that you always eat every single day, the food that you like, you cut it into half. So one big rice, one big bowl of rice, you cut it half. Okay, you just cut it half. Or you may change it to other light meal. Anything less sugar, less salt, okay, less bad oil, okay, all are less. Avoid eating after 10. We give you the program, we tell you, you just follow, do. So then you follow, and then you go into this 18672 program, okay. So these are the products that we give to you, okay. So probably the next program we will add on another products that help you even more. The new products coming soon. So 828, just follow the instruction will do. Like this part, interval ladies for female, interval men for female. For male, sorry. Interval men for male, interval ladies for female. Okay, read too fast. Okay, so 828, just remember this time. So these are the days light fasting schedule. Last time we did it. Okay, we have many times already. All are very successful. So you see, diet period. Remember before that, and then go into light fasting, and then after finish, you have to do refeeding period. You follow the same diet like what you did in the first 4 days. Okay, these are the things. Same. Right? Okay. So if you feel that time feeling like vomiting, abdominal discomfort, you can take this millet porridge to warm your stomach. If you feel that upset, stomach upset, red bean lotus soup or seaweed ginger soup, you can take that. If dizziness, you can drink congee soup. Dizziness, you can go for rest, or you can get this, what we say, 15 grams of black rice, red beans, barley, and red dates each, or brown sugar ginger soup, or 15 grams of brown sugar plus 3 slices of ginger. This can help you. Or even if you feel dizziness, you can drink 100 plus. Okay, this is our experience. So sometimes you cannot stay in hunger during afternoon time. You can eat an apple, the green apple, or maybe an egg. Only eating the protein or the white. Okay, then that will be okay. Even some vegetables that is less in GI index, that will be okay if you cannot stay in hunger. We just help you to get through it. Yeah. So these are the food with low GI, and this is high. Stay away from high GI food. Okay. So these are the vegetables, the meat, low GI, high GI. Okay. So egg and milk, boiled egg. This you can take the white one. Okay. So discomfort. This is the normal. On the first day, you feel very hungry and a strong desire to eat. That's normal. You can survive on the first day your hunger, then you will decrease. Normally, first, second day. first day is the strongest part. You feel difficult to get through it. Then you have to sustain on it. You say, I must get through it. Then second day, you'll be slowly, gradually, you'll be okay. The third day, you will be feel nothing already. Very common, normal. Okay, so those who are doing it for the first time, you'll feel dizzy or headache. This is normal. You drink more water, and then you may drink 100 plus if you are going for a rest, or even you can get the sea salt, a little of sea salt mixed with water. Then you can drink also can. Okay, physical weakness, fatigue, that's normal. Pain and itching may appear around the body. That's normal. Bad breath. This is very, very common. Mostly people have this. You feel bad breath because all the bad things discharge off. Autophagy, remember? Mid-level whose blood tends to be acidic will have constipation. Okay, this is normal. And those with greasy scalp will have signs of hair loss. Those who have greasy scalp will have the hair loss. Mood swing. That's why I say when you go into 18672 program, you must tell your family members, these 4 days, you don't disturb me. Mood swing. So on the 5th day onward, you will feel very light. Your body very light. Body weight has improved. Maybe some people lose 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, even 5 kg or even more. Energy and positive spirit increase better. And various physical health indicators have improved. Improvement of mind, improvement of gastrointestinal digestion. Skin color has improved. So that's why I received many good news lah. Okay, some I call 大姐 pain here and there. After one time of 1672, where does the pain gone? You have been staying there for 20, 30 years, suddenly gone. Sometimes you don't believe it. This is on the program, 18672 program. Just follow, will do. Okay? You can see Frankie from very young, okay, the pictures. He said that he never slimmed down before. I don't know Frankie is here tonight or not, okay? 140 kg down to 85 kg, you see. Wow, so fat. Now become very handsome, you see. 20199, 140 kg, 2020, 99 kg, 85 kg, 2021. So I encourage every single one, if you want to do 18672, you already done for first time, you can go for the second time after 30 days to 45 days. You can do second time or even third time, followed by 30 to 45 days. Third time and then fourth time. I already done for 3 times. I myself. Yeah. So you see, Frankie Tay, he got this Duke of Injawe, Yue Wang Ye. So thank you for listening. I hope you like tonight's session.